talk that Deontay's been saying about wanting a body in his record, how does that make you feel when you hear it?
It's not affecting me at all, man. That dude's reminding me like a little chihuahua. He's just barking and barking and barking. I'm the big Rottweiler sitting behind the fence. As soon as the gate opens up, he's gonna shut his ass up.
How has the experience of being on a big stage against Joshua, how will it help you Saturday night?
It was great. It was a world experience, being in a big stage in a big arena. I've been there, I've done that before. I think I've been through every scenario in boxing at this point. You never want to see a boxer go down to the canvas, but I've been down on the canvas. I've been rattled, been able to get off the canvas and finish a fight, knock a guy out. So got a lot of experience under my belt, man, and I'm waiting to show it off on Saturday night.
How do you keep from being overly emotional since there's a lot of bad blood in this fight versus no past opponents?
You guys know me best, man. I'm calm, cool, collected, man. I got no reason to be mad, man. I've been blessed enough to be in this opportunity to fight for a world title for the second time now, and I can't go into a fight mentally under distress and stressed out. I'm worried about this, I'm worried about that. If I'm worried about what Deontay Wilder's going to be doing, I can't stick mentally focused on what I'm going to be doing.
Did you get extra motivation with the fact that he's kind of dismissive, like he don't take you seriously?
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, that helped me motivate through camp. Helped me get up in the morning, eat the right food, and run the extra miles, and do the extra rounds of sparring. It was definitely motivating through camp. At this point, I'm physically in shape, mentally focused, and ready to fight Saturday night.
Are you prepared to go to deep waters like Fury? You have to get up and do some craziness to get the job done?
Without a doubt, that's the easy part of boxing, man. That stuff's already in there. It's deep down in my soul, it's deep down in my heart, man. I've been there, I've done that before. To be able to get off the canvas and do some things like that, it's going to be great, but I don't plan on it going that far. My wife loves number 3, and I told him to get a third-round knockout.
His last couple fights, he's had obviously very, very tough tests. Maybe even almost people thought he might have lost the last one. Did you see any weakness or slippage or anything like that?
People thought he must have lost. You guys know damn well he lost that last fight, man. He did not beat Fury. There hasn't been any development on Wilder's situation in the last 4 days. Probably in his whole professional career, he looks the same as he did as an amateur. And, even then, he didn't look great. And to think that he's been the champ for, WC champ for 4 years now, that's a disgrace to heavyweight division.
When a man says he wants to kill you, how do you take that? Because he said he wants to catch a body, he wants you to be the first body in the ring. Now, how do you deal with that?
Yeah. Take it as it is, man. I ain't looked at it too crazy. In boxing, things can happen. Like I said, I've been blessed enough to get this far on a ride. I ain't never come in close to personally wanting to injure somebody. I've had a lot of knockout wins myself. Never have I wished harm upon anybody. But then at the same time, I'm a professional athlete. I'm going to carry myself as a professional. And Wilder can do and say what he wants, man. That type of stuff is not needed in the sport of boxing. It's not needed in any sport.
What do you make of him not accepting that $100 million offer to fight Joshua?
I don't know what his business antic on that was. A situation like that comes and arises. You got to really sit and think deep on that. I'm sure there's a lot more to it, but it leads me to believe that he thinks he can walk in the ring and conquer me. If you're going to pass him on $100 million, that's crazy.
Because a lot of fans are now saying that he's avoiding the fight. Because I know for a long time he was seeking the fight, and it seemed like Joshua was avoiding the fight. And now fans are saying, wait, they gave you $100 million to fight this guy, and you're saying no.
I think Wilder's situation is he's a hype job, man. There wasn't enough yes men in his corner telling him, yes, do it, and he couldn't talk himself, couldn't look in the mirror and talk himself into the fight. So therefore, he had to pass on the deal. I think if he had more people around and telling him, yes, you can do it, yes, you can do it, or telling himself, yes, you can, or I got this, he would have took the deal. I think he's a mental case, man. He needs to talk himself into multiple situations.
So you just mentioned he's a hype guy, and you said he's a mental case. What leads you to believe that?
Look at him, man. He talks like crazy. He walks around like crazy, man. He's got to say crazy things in the media about wanting to have a body on his record. Who says stuff like that? That doesn't make any damn sense. If you wanted to have a body on your record, you would have done it already. He's got 41 fights now? What the hell you been waiting for?
If you get that belt on Saturday, you want that rematch with Joshua?
It's not if I get the belt on Saturday. It's when I get the belt on Saturday. I'd definitely love to get that vengeance match with Joshua. I understand that's my ticket back to success with Joshua. I had the world title shot with him one time in 2016. And I think for him to come and realize, Dominic's got the belt now, I want an undisputed heavyweight championship belt to go on, he'll definitely take me on, for sure.
I would imagine then you think that the Joshua fight tactically is a more difficult fight than this one in this present day?
Night and day.
Yeah.
Night and day. I'm a completely different fighter now than I was against the Joshua fight, so I can't wait to see that match go on again. But tactically, that day Joshua was better. He was mentally focused. He was physically fit. He executed his game plan, whereas I didn't execute my game plan. I definitely wasn't mentally focused because I was trying to adjust and readjust and do so for me.
Last question, guys.
When he says that he wants to kill you and take you out, is there any more added motivation on your part?
No, not at all, man. That for me, I'm way too mentally in tune to be focused on what somebody can say, what somebody does. When I go into a boxing match, I'm not worried about what my opponent can do or what he's about to say to me. I'm worried about what I can do and how I'm going to execute it.
Do you
Great,
think this
thank